Welcome back, guys. If you guys have been following along, you would be familiar with this little Honda Zook. It's been left to rot and rust away in a paddock. It had grass growing up through it and snails growing in it. Today, we're going to give it the love that it really needs, and the restoration is going to commence. Let's get to it.
Do-do, 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 do-do.
All right, so the way that you see the bike is pretty much exactly how I got it. The plastics are severely faded. Look at the seat. It looks like it's had a lot of sun damage and the vinyl has just withered away. The front and rear wheels are full of rust, and the frame underneath isn't much better either. So from here, we're going to strip the bike down to absolutely nothing. No plastics, no nuts, no bolts, no wiring, down to a bare frame. So then we're able to start treating the rust.
So at this point, I should tell you guys, this isn't an episode where I'm bolting on flash new go fast parts. It's not one that I'm drag racing down the street trying to set the best time. This one is more about the hard work you guys don't get to see that goes into restoring these rusty old bikes. Nothing fancy, no bling, just dirty, grubby work. As they say, it can't always be tits and ass. There's a little bit of hard work in it as well. Now, I try to set Scooter Bomb apart from those other scooter channels. My channel is all about inspiring you to have a go and fix it. Have a go at restoring it and have a go at building it yourself. It's more of a channel that's educational, more of a channel that's encouraging you to build these old bikes and save them for the next generation. So consider this one more of a behind the scenes look at what truly goes on in building some of these rusty old bikes. For those that enjoy this stuff, eat your heart out. Sorry, no wheelies, no drag racing, just dirty hard work in this one. Hope you guys enjoy.
All right, here we are. The Honda Zook is completely pulled apart. Nothing but a bare frame and everything that was bolted to it, including that little 50cc engine. Now it's time for the really hard part. There's a fair bit of surface rust on that frame. We've got to get this thing ready so we can actually paint it.
Before we get into this, let's have a good close look at the condition of this frame. I don't know what it is about Hondas and the paint that they use on their frames, because every single Honda that I have has a rusty frame. Anyway, looking at this, I'm having one of those internal debates whether or not I should send it away for sandblasting. But after close inspection, it looks like it might be something that I could tackle with the wire wheels and some rust converter. And after 3 hours of hard work, this is the result. No more rust. Look at that frame.
All right, team, so where are we at? We have attacked the frame with the wire wheels. We've then gone and cleaned it up with rust converter, and it is looking mighty clean now. Most of the rust is gone. It's all treated anyway. And then I've gone and painted the frame, and look at this. This thing looks like I bought one. It looks absolutely fantastic in the same color gray. What a beauty. Now, I didn't film this because you guys don't need to see me painting. That is a little bit boring. But before we can start putting the bike together, we need to start thinking about tackling That is the engine, and of course we've got to clean that guy up as well before it's all ready to go back in the frame. Alright, an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, and this is the result of cleaning the engine. And I've got to say, it looks like I bought one. 44 years of grime, dirt, oil, and shit has been removed. And now, it's actually something that I'm proud to put back in this super clean little bike. Once we're finished with it, of course. Now, in this channel, a good part of what I do is clean up, restore rusty, degenerative parts. I don't do a good enough job of showing what the work that goes into getting these parts to look as good as what they do. It's not interesting for you guys to watch. But for those that are interested, I'm just going to touch in on a little bit. Here on the table, a bunch of different wire wheels, wire brushes. These are plastic stripper discs, some Scotch-Brite, and to clean the rust like I did on the frame, this is the stuff that I was using, Rust Converter. Really brings these parts up to like new again. But when we've got the real heavy rust, that is the challenge. How do I get rid of that? And I'm going to show you guys now. Okay, so in this bucket here, it's a solution of citric acid. Now, it's very different to hydrochloric acid or sulfuric acid in stuff that this stuff doesn't burn you. It's actually very safe. They put it in soft drink. Now, I've got some parts in here. It does take a very long time, you know, overnight, maybe 2 days to really do its job. Now, here is the exhaust shroud. And as you can see, that's been in there overnight. And if I start rubbing it, as you see there, that rust is starting to fall straight off. You can really see it coming off, right? Look at that. Look at it just coming off. So it's really non-invasive. You still need to do a little bit of work. But yeah, that's a big difference there. Alright, citric acid. Look at it. Check out this part here. This part is now totally clean of any rust that was on it. Just a little bit around the bolt hole here. You can see me rubbing off. And then it's gone. But this is the power of citric acid. Now, as you see, I've had my hands in this. It's not burning whatsoever. I guess if I left my hand in it overnight, it might do a bit of damage, but there you go. Only kills the rust. It does not kill the metal. You can get it from any hardware. I usually get it on eBay for about 30 bucks for a 5-litre tub. You'd even get it from your supermarket. Easy to get. Now, here is the fuel tank. We'll just drain all the citric acid out of it. Probably going to be hard to get it all out. There you go. Now, in this fuel tank, it was heavily rusted. It was not usable. So that's why I use this citric acid, because it only attacks the rust. It does not attack the metal. And again, that's the back side of it. And if you go back to the start of the video where you see the fuel tank, all around here was rusty. Look at it. It's all started to go now. I can rub it off with my fingers now. Now, a bit of a wire wheel, that will really start to get it off. Or if I leave it in there for quite a little bit longer, a couple more days, it will be totally clean. Now, it's hard to show you, but inside there, you couldn't put fuel in that. That was destroyed. But now, it is really clean in there. It's actually something that once this is all cleaned up and painted, you could dump fuel in it and it would be good to go. So this is the real time-consuming stuff that I do here on Scooter Bomb. Restoration of parts like this, which actually takes a lot longer than you think. The fun stuff is building the engines and tuning bikes and getting them to run and stuff. but this is where the most of the work is. So for those that are interested in this stuff, I thought I'd show off a little bit and show a bit about what's involved. There's no secret sauce, it's just pretty simple stuff. Anyway, let's get back to the main part of the video for those that don't like this part. All right, team, we've got heaps going on. There's so many things left to do on this bike, it's not funny. We've got a fuel tank, we've got an exhaust, we've got exhaust pieces soaking in citric acid. We've finished the engine. I'm currently working on the CVT cover. It had a hole in it, so I'm patching up the hole. We've still got wheels to do, we've got tires, we've got heaps of things to finish off on this bike. I could drag this episode out, but I'm not going to do that to you. I want it short, sharp, just show you what's involved in getting things like this back into a standard where they're suitable to go back on a bike. So I'm going to end this episode here. Part 2 of this comes out soon, where we put the bike back together. Guys, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more Scooter Bomb restoration content. See you on the next one. Cheers.